all today, Manny. There you go. Here they come, Manny. Here's their feeder. We're fixing to go get them some feed. They know it's feeding time, all right. The Easter eggers just lay their eggs anywhere, y'all. It's like a little egg hunt every time we come out here. Any over here? Nope, but we have a green one. Oh, goodness. This must be their favorite spot. Pretty green one. They are laying now. We're getting like at least half a dozen eggs a day. The other day we had 10. Today, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 today. Let's see if Miss Turkey laid any over here. When we let her out, she'll lay her eggs over here if she lays any. Oh goodness, but nope, there's an Easter egger one that we missed after we let them out yesterday. Sometimes they lay later in the afternoons and we miss them. And they don't go back up in the coop. They'll come over here and lay them beside the coop. Have 8 eggs, Sissy. Oh, are you the feed deliverer on Jonah's bike today? There's Miss Turkey, looking beautiful. We'll take a look at our cucumber plant while we're walking down here. We were gone for a few days, you know, which Jake stayed here because he had other plans over the weekend. So he stayed here, kept an eye on the animals for us and everything. But I forgot to tell him to water my cucumber plant. Bless its heart. I think it is no more. I think it's done. There was that little cucumber. It was already kind of starting to struggle anyway because it got a lot colder than it normally does. I mean, it's still not terribly cold. We never get really terribly cold weather, but it got colder faster than it normally does. And yeah, I didn't think it was gonna make it anyway. Same thing with the bush beans down here. Also struggling, so the weather just kind of crept up on us this time. Got a little colder than it normally does. Usually we stay in like the upper 70s and 80s, sometimes even in November and December. I remember one time on Christmas Day, it was 73 on Christmas Day. I wasn't too happy about that then. I like for it to be cold on Christmas Day. After Christmas Day though, it can warm back up. I'm fine with that. He likes to sit on this thing like it's a horse. You need any help?
No.
Okay.
I'm a professional at this.
Oh, you're a professional at this, okay. Yeah. Here we go, everybody. Oh, Sissy's dropping a little bit, and so they're grabbing it as she drops it. Oh, there she goes. All right, we are back inside. It's time to cook supper. This is a 1-pot twisted taco soup. So we just put in a little bit of olive oil. Jake's gonna chop this onion.
Yeah.
Just kidding, he was just washing his hands. If you want to chop it, you can.
We're not out of water.
Okay. We're gonna turn this on to medium. We'll chop this onion, put it in there, and the ground beef. And then when the ground beef is almost done, we're gonna add 2 cloves of garlic and let it keep cooking until the ground beef is done, then we'll drain it. So this does have pasta in it, but you don't have to cook the pasta first. It's gonna cook right in here with everything else. Jonah and Sissy are about to play skunk. I got it from the Tallulah Gorge gift shop yesterday. It's pretty much like Old Maid, but instead of the Old Maid, it's skunk. So we still have some of the pumpkin dump cake left from yesterday too. Titus absolutely loved the pumpkin dump cake. I liked it, but y'all remember that pumpkin cobbler that we made? I like that better. So like if I had the choice, I would choose the pumpkin cobbler over the pumpkin dump cake. Titus liked the dump cake better than the cobbler though, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the ground beef. We're gonna put 1.5 pounds of ground beef in here. This is 2.5 pounds, so, or almost 2.5 pounds. So what's left of this, I'm just gonna put in the refrigerator because we'll make Big Mac snack wraps for lunch tomorrow. I was waiting on excitement. Yay! There it is, there's that excitement. Usually when they hear me say Big Mac snack wraps, they get excited. What you doing, Manny? Oh. He just took a whole block of cheese. He's being silly.
I'm being silly.
Yeah, you got the whole block of cheese. You can leave it out for me. I'm about to shred some for the soup. You want a piece?
Just one big piece.
One big piece? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get this going here.
Mama, did you see how I closed it? Only with my foot.
You shut it with your foot?
Yeah.
There you go. Huh?
I've already run down on my matches. Do I go off this now?
Yes. Today is November the 1st. That means Thanksgiving is nigh upon us. That means Pie Day is coming soon. And that means holiday lights are going up everywhere. We'll call them holiday lights because they put them up for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like the whole 2 months, November and December and part of January. The lights go up on November the 1st. All right, I need to be opening cans because we have a lot of cans to open for this recipe. Let me put this ground beef in the refrigerator. Oh, and I have to mince my garlic real quick. All right, we got the garlic in there. We are gonna open a can of diced tomatoes, 3 cans of beef broth, a can of diced tomatoes and green chilies, and a can of black beans, which I need to rinse and drain. Then we also need this jar of picante sauce and a 1.5 cups of uncooked rotini pasta. This is the twisted part because they're, you know, twisty. What did I do with that can opener? I know I got it out a second ago. Oh, there it is. All right, so we're gonna start putting everything in here now. I only put about 2.5 of the cans of beef broth. If we need to add the rest, we will. I'm making more than the recipe called for, so I'll have the original down below for y'all. Okay, let's stir this together. We're gonna put in the black beans. I hope this pot is big enough. We also need this green bell pepper. I almost forgot, so I'm gonna chop it up real quick. I'm gonna save some of it for topping too, so we'll do half in here and we'll save the other half of it for just a sprinkle on the top. And we need the 2 cups of picante sauce. Ooh, that's gonna splatter everywhere. We're putting in about a teaspoon of ground cumin and 2 teaspoons of chili powder. The last thing we put in is a 1.5 cups of the rotini pasta. That's it. When it starts to simmer, we'll turn it down and put the lid on and let it cook for about 10 to 12 minutes until the pasta's tender. Smelling good. Okay, y'all, everybody's coming back for seconds. Titus and Tyler aren't here right now. They went to check out a horse for somebody or something, so when they get back, we'll see what they think, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna love it because this is good. Everybody here's loving it. Jonah and Sissy especially love the pasta in there, the little rotini noodles. They love that those are in there. Normally when we make any kind of taco soup, you know, it doesn't have any pasta in it. Somebody's got a fire going somewhere. Smells good out here. Everybody cozy?
How do you say these words?
How many do we have? 3? I'll tell you how. That just says, "Oh, skunk." Go ahead and be looking at your cards. And when you find some that match, sit them down beside you, okay?
A mouse, a bear,
See if you...
a squirrel,
Okay, see what else you got there.
a groundhog,
Hedgehog. Very close.
Hedgehog.
That's close, yeah.
a weasel.
Raccoon. I'm left with the skunk.
Folks, in 1986, we felt good about Snickers candy.
Watch this. This is October 10th, 1986.
Always hungry. Snickers satisfies you.
Yes, they do.
Snickers fills them up and it's a wholesome snack.
It's a wholesome snack, y'all.
There it is.
Snickers really satisfies.
Feed them a whole bowl of spaghetti and get them a Snickers bar.
Okay, y'all. Titus, he's got to show y'all this. He told me, please show me.
I want y'all to remember this because this is a big deal.
Also, they love that soup. I forgot to tell y'all, they also loved it, right?
Yeah, the soup was great. But more than that, I would love to win this prize. A ceiling fan. I just did the snort.
He snorted. He wanted y'all to know he wasn't joking the other day.
When I said ceiling fan the other day, I mean, that was the real deal. These ceiling fans she can't wait to win that ceiling fan. We got one sitting right above us right now and it ain't even on.
702 for a ceiling fan?
What's his name?
Cornelius.
Cornelius? Go get that ceiling fan, brother. Now he's getting a new car.
A new car.
Tell him what it is. A Mazda.
I knew y'all would wonder if Cornelius won it, so we gotta see. Oh, he won the food sealer. Sorry, Cornelius. But he's gonna get a chance to spin that wheel. Nobody worry. He gets a chance to spin that wheel.